Hi everybody, Efuyemi here. It is the last day of March. I hope you all are well. I'm rolling out the weekly. I'm probably more than likely going to start doing the weekly on YouTube. I have over 5,000 subscribers under Efuyemi the Oracle, so thank y'all so much. We're going to go into the weekly reading for the collective, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Neptune and Aries, which is also here. It's a very interesting time. First and foremost, I want to give thanks just for waking up today, and it feels very chaotic right now because we're coming. Ekasano. Boro boya boshishe. See, I got your shirt on. I didn't even realize that's so funny. And this Neptune and Aries, I don't think people understand the importance of astrology, right? Neptune deals with illusions, it deals with our dreams, it deals with us going deep within, and the fact that it's in Aries, like a lot of things are going to start coming to the surface. And it's Mars energy on top of that. So the last time this happened was during, a lot of shift changes, like social wise, like going into wars, and just it's retrograding in Pisces and then goes into Aries, and it's going to move back into, so it's Aries now, and then it's gonna go into Pisces and then Aries again. And this is from the 22nd of October to January of 2026. So Neptune will remain in Aries from the 30th, which was yesterday, until the 22nd of October, and then retrograde into Pisces until January the 26th of next year. I really feel here we are being asked to not sit on our asses anymore and to really take assessment of our dreams. I feel like many of us have been forced to kind of like reckon with the fact that things may not happen the way they are supposed to happen. But this Neptune and Aries energy is giving very much so like shit's gonna happen the way that it needs to happen. I don't know why this filter keeps coming up like that. Hi. It's weird. And I will say, cardinal signs, I'm sorry, we're going to be getting the 1-2 again. So if you're Aries, if you're a Cancer, a Libra, or a Capricorn, and there may be a lot of uncertainty on how things are going to go. Also, to this retrograde Mercury that we're coming out of in the sign of Aries, I feel like the first thing I heard also too, because paired with that, then we're in Aries season, like a lot of people are going to be backpedaling a lot of things, right? A lot of people are going to be backpedaling how they are doing things. So that's what I'm telling you. Then we just had an eclipse, a partial solar in the sign of Aries. So if things were kind of wild 2 weeks leading up to the time of the eclipse, I feel like a lot of people are going to be backpedaling what they've said or what they've done. I would not be surprised if that happens, to be honest with you. Okay. Neptune reminds us that the energy that we're able to transcend is outside of our consciousness. It can be in our subconsciousness. It can be, like I said, our dreams, right? And Neptune, rules Pisces, right? So this is about the dreams. This is about the feels, right? And now we're in a space where our dreams have to come reality. And with Uranus and Gemini coming in June, I feel like people are going to be very, very upfront about what the fuck they want for themselves and for society as a whole. Sorry, I'm just like all my notes I'm writing here and reviewing. There's going to be a lot of feels, a lot of emotions, a lot of action for some folks too. And with this comes we can no longer live in a space where if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. You know, I think for a long time, people have been living in this space of like, oh, I got it, blah, 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 blah. I'm taking this filter off because this shit is garbage and I don't like it. I want my real self. There we go. Boom. Okay, boom. I don't need all that. It's weird. It just popped up on my thing. I was like, no, like, y'all gonna get this face. I don't need all that. What you see is what you get. Neptune and Aries. What you see is what you get. And I feel like many of us may have felt a sense of doing things for the sake of doing things. Now we are aligning with our purpose because Aries is a cardinal sign. And Aries energy is very like hands-on and likes to get shit done. Okay, we gotta be more aware of what it is that we're wanting for ourselves, what we're wanting for our spirit. This rules first house, right? Aries is the first house. It's how we show up in the world. We can no longer be in a space where we're not authentically, or even around people, like authentically not ourselves. Like being inauthentic, that shit is over. I also feel this energy around like people stepping out and showing who they truly are and people feeling uncomfortable in that space. And some people don't like that. Some people do not like that. Okay? There's going to be I feel society-wise, and this is just what I'm thinking, I feel like we're starting to see a lot of people wake up. A lot of people are not in this space of, you know, illusion. A lot of people are in this space of this rose-colored glasses energy. And also spiritual warfare. And I'm going to talk about that as well because I feel like Neptune and Pisces, I feel like you started to notice an increase of people forming collectives that are aligned with their spiritual beliefs. And a lot of the times for some of these collective communities, sorry, not collectives, communities, they were to the detriment of the people that were a part of it. I'm also hearing here with this Aries energy, a lot of masculine, not men or male, but masculine energies have a lot to atone for during this time. And having the spiritual tools are going to be essential for you, okay? So I'm going to use, where is, I haven't, do I have the rest of them here? Yes, I do. Okay. I haven't been able to I did, oh, by the way, April's reading is up on YouTube for the month of April. It's very lengthy. And it's funny because the name of the April reading is Reality Check. So I feel like April is going to be a huge reality check for a lot of people. Sorry, y'all. I got to get everything together here. Okay, cool. I'm missing a deck and I think I put, oh, it's right here in my face. Okay. So I'm going to give some messages for this Neptune and Aries season. I feel like I should use Finde Cyclequiper. Okay. So I feel here also too, many of y'all are, you may be feeling like you're alone in your spiritual journey, and I'm going to be very honest with you. You're going to be getting a lot of attacks if you are very well connected to your spiritual self. I feel like your dreams are going to be a lot more present, and you're going to be very protective of the people that you care about. Yeah, this is going to be spirit. The first thing I heard, oh, here we go, spiritual attacks. Here we go. Oh, wow, this is interesting. Okay, hold on, these fell out. And they're all in reverse. Wow. Okay. Oh. All right. The first thing I heard is people aren't who they say they are. With the courthouse card here, these are all reversals, so I'm going to tell you. Coffin in reverse, occupation in reverse, judication in reverse, community in reverse, message of concern and family room. Message of concern and family room are upright. The rest of them are in reverse. Okay? With the coffin card here, this is giving me an energy of something is not done. Something is incomplete. I've never gotten this card in reverse before, which is interesting to me. Yeah, something about this could be regarding your job. Something is not what it said. This could be something is not done regarding your job or career. Because I never get these cards in reverse. So I'm like, what the heck? I feel here that I'm going to get clarification about those four. But whenever I see the adjudication card in reverse, this tells me like somebody may be like, maybe you're dealing with something with your old job. This could be paperwork or legal matters. And this is very interesting. I'm going to be sitting here, wow. This is interesting. I feel that for some of you right now, you're realizing that people in on your team or your community are not who they say they are. And I'm feeling like this could be around work. Yeah, this could also be around family. This is wild. This is for Neptune and Aries, which I find very interesting. If this is any decisions that are made right now, there's going to be truth that comes out about it. Some truth is going to come out about this situation. There could be something regarding your work or your job. Under the courthouse card, we have gift. Yeah, I feel here with courthouse and card, there could be a settlement that comes about. Yeah, I heard a settlement. Somebody may want to settle if this is work related. Because these are in reverse. Like, I feel like somebody doesn't want to go through this. Because, yeah. Somebody doesn't want to go through this. I'm going to clarify these cards, these reversals. Well, I'm getting a lot of work energy or around career. Like, there may have been something that you did, like, business-wise that did not go well. Or work that did not go well. And I also feel here because of that, like, somebody doesn't want this to end. Like, somebody just wants to keep this going. But I'm hearing spirit, like, no. Clarify the coffin. We have house. Okay. Occupation reverse. Mature woman. Adjudication. Distant horizon. This is in the near future. Privileged lady. Community. Message of concern. Imprisonment. And then, yeah. So, wow, this is a lot of freaking energy. Like, I'm literally sitting here like, what the hey? Like, this is insane. Yeah, I'm just... With the coffin in the house here, this could be around a matter of the home or your stability. Like, I need to clarify that too. Some of y'all can be out of a job right now or not be working. With adjudication and distant horizons, I'm getting here that something is going to happen that you'll break free from or is guiding you. This is interesting. This is very interesting. There's somebody around you who, like, I feel here. This is interesting. Like, yeah. It's something coming up. This is just a very, I'm just literally looking at these cards. Also, I'm hearing do a lot of spiritual work around the home, or like fortifying securing your stability and your finances. Because with adjudication in reverse here and distant horizon, I'm feeling here something may not happen. Like if this is around career or work, if something's going on, it may not happen. Like it may just be what it is. With community in reverse and privileged lady, I feel here like there's a sense of jealousy. There's a sense of jealousy here. This is a wild energy. Yeah. Somebody may be feeling trapped or concerned about something that came through, but I'm going to clarify that in a minute. Yeah, this is like, this is wild. There is somebody around you that may be going through a little bit of a difficult time right now. Clarify house and coffin, child. This is the hope card. So for some of y'all, you may be hoping that things do get better. Courtship. Okay, adjudication, distant horizons. This is about somebody's money or wealth. Great fortune. I feel like many of y'all are going to things are going to improve. Yeah, high honor. This is somebody who's in the limelight. And then we have concern. Concern. Somebody may be concerned about their overall reputation or standing. This person can also be in a relationship, but I'm also hearing here there's a lot of energy around work. I want to get some clarifiers about career around this time, so I'm going to use I like my oracle cards better, but I guess we'll use tarot today. Let's do, I haven't done Modern Witch in a while. All right, tell me a little bit more about, you know, I love that people are tapping into the spiritual side. I just feel like people are being tested spiritually. This could be around career, work, or finances too. But we're going to get into that in a minute. All right, Queen of Cups. Interesting. Popped out. This is Pisces energy. Page of Wands. The Hierophant. Taurus season. The Devil. They're saying don't pull no more. Okay. So I have Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, the Hierophant, the Devil, King of Pentacles, the Empress, and Eight of Pentacles. And the overall energy is everything will be fine. This is the Ten of Swords. This is Uranus and Gemini. I do feel the month of June is going to be very significant for a lot of folks, especially with this transit that's happening in the sign of Aries. I feel like things are going to start to take off for you in the month of late June. June, specifically late June. With the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands here, I feel like many of y'all are being asked to focus on your endeavors. Trust that it's going to work out. With the Hierophant and the Devil here, don't be concerned about your loyalty to spirit, because you don't want it to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like a lot of people become dependent upon their spiritual selves and not taking care of their mental or their physical. So like, this is holistic, right? Your health is holistic. You have to take care of all areas. All right. This reading was a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be weep, 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 and it's not. It's not at all. I got to look up a date real quick. I got to make a Make sure the date is correct. Oh, the Uranus and Gemini energy, because it's giving very we have to find peace and growth. We have to trust and let things be. And I also feel this time we're going to be confronting a lot of our inner like turmoil. A lot of us going to be confronting a lot. I'm also hearing imposter. Like maybe some of you all are finally coming to terms and grips with like your imposter syndrome and how you're around that. And Spirit is asking you to like have faith. I'm hearing here have faith. Because this page is like ready, right? You're asked to have faith and trust yourself. Because I do feel that things are going to work out for you. With this is Taurus and Libra. So you could be a Taurus or Libra. Things are working out for you the way that they're supposed to. I feel like you're going to be a lot more stable than you thought you were going to be. Just keep doing the work. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Cups. We have, that's cute. Okay. Don't worry. There's going to be something that comes to you, and it may have been a long time coming. Ooh, these cards are flying out. This may have been a long time coming. For many of you, this may have been a long time coming. Yeah, I do feel here, this Neptune and Aries season, you may be worried about, because of the Magician and the Nine of Swords, this gives me very much so an energy of like, you're worrying about how your power and your magic is going to come and appear in the world, right? Or you have everything it is that you need. Why are you so worried? Why are you so worried? And you know, sometimes, and I had a conversation with my sis, my god sister, the other day. And actually, we talk like almost every day. And one thing I've learned is that when things do get hard, and I know this is gonna sound really fucking wild, that means that one, you have to improve your way of thinking and how you're seeing things, but also, and this is like not like a self-help type of thing, but like your Ori is what guides you to do better, right? If your Ori is always an EB, it's always negative, you're going to attract the type of things that may have illness, sickness, death, lack of loss, any kind attached to it. But also, your Ori can open blessings for you, right? And one thing she always tells me, she's like, I know, you know, and especially those who are on their spiritual journey, maybe you've gone through your priesthood, maybe you've initiated, maybe you've done the spiritual work in a different capacity than what I've done or anybody else in your life has done, but you're going through the challenges, you're being tested, right? And the Nine of Swords is about worry. Like we're worrying about like how things are going to be seen to others, how we're seeing ourselves. With the Hierophant and the Page of Cups here, Spirit is going to offer you something, right? And this may have been something that you may have not even thought about. It may have been a long time coming. I'm hearing during Taurus season. You're going to get a lot more during Taurus season with this Knight of Pentacles here. Be very delicate with it. Take your time with it. With the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, things are going to be opening up. Things are going to be opening up. We love this. We love things opening up for us. Okay? With the Empress and the Three Wands, there's going to be more eyes on you during this Neptune and Aries time, right? Like I said, cardinal signs. Sorry. Cardinal signs, we've been dragged. We got dragged through the Saturn cap. We got dragged through the Mercury and Aries. We got dragged during the retrograde. We got dragged during this full moon / partial solar. We just been getting dragged. I'm tired of being dragged. I don't know about y'all, but this Neptune and Aries season, I feel like we're finally going to get our comeuppance. And it may be in small little things, right? I'm hearing finding money on the ground or like small things like that. We're tired. We're tired of being dragged. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Fool, take a chance on your dreams, the things you've been building, because I do feel that things are going to like open up for you. With this everything is fine card, like I feel like a lot of us are like doomsday scrolling. Maybe you're like, oh, this is the fucking end of everything, right? But you're still here. Like the worst has happened. You're still here. All right? Seven of Wands, the Emperor, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the World. Okay, okay. With the Seven of Wands and the Magician card, you've had to fight to be recognized and seen and acknowledged by other people. And I feel here with the Magician card, this is Mercury. I feel like after this retrograde, the next 2 months are going to be ramped up for you until the next retrograde. Next 2 or 3 months. With the Emperor here, on top of the Nine of Swords, which is, by the way, this is Gemini energy, if I'm correct. Because Uranus in Gemini is the Ten of Swords. Yeah, Uranus in Gemini is the Ten of Swords. This is Gemini energy. So Gemini season, I feel like many things are going to start to, you're going to see a lot more people who, okay, I don't know why I'm saying this. A lot more people who may have felt bound or trapped or not appreciated come more into the focus. And the Emperor is also to Aries season. So for some of you all, if you have Gemini placements, but I'm feeling things are going to start to pick up for you during this season. With the Four of Wands and the Page of Cups, you're going to have a little bit more stability around you, Venus and Aries. And Venus is retrograding in the sign of Aries right now. So, like, you're taking back your shit. You're owning everything. And you're owning your joy and your happiness. With the Eight of Cups here, with the Knight of Pentacles, I'm feeling like you're being asked to step away from things that no longer serve your higher self, your spiritual self, your emotional self. Saturn and Pisces. That's Saturn and Pisces. Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm hearing here, whatever decision does come out, it will be in your favor. It'll be long term. With the Ace of Wands and Three of Wands, I heard put it out there. Just put it out there. You're going to get rejections here and there, but the things that are meant for you are meant for you. The things that are not meant for you are not meant for you. With the World and the Fool, oh, I love these two. Right? We got the Uranus energy here and Saturn. I mean, sorry, this is Jupiter. Because Saturn is the devil. This is Jupiter energy. Jupiter? I haven't done tarot in a while. It's been a while since I've used tarot. Yeah, Jupiter. So there could be something unexpected that comes around this Neptune and Aries energy. And it's something you've been working on. I heard take a chance on it. It's gonna be really good. You're the one, and Spirit are the ones calling the shots right now. There's nobody else. Your destiny is your destiny. Nobody can take that from you. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Okay? So, those are the messages for Neptune and Aries. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and do the weekly message for the collective. All right? Gonna do the weekly messages for the collective. I'm gonna use Chalks of Congo for the leading overall energy. Okay, so for weekly messages for the collective, hi. All right, weekly message for the collective, and I'll double a little bit more. All right. What is the weekly message? Oh, here it is. All right, passing. It came out like in reverse. It came out in reverse. Passing came out in reverse. I'm gonna read what this means. Come on, y'all. This Neptune Aries energy is already like... I literally keep hearing with this Neptune Aries unfinished business. And somebody should have checked their shit before they did it. Somebody should have checked their shit before they did it. Okay? Alright. As you mature in life, you can expect to outgrow ideologies, professions, and relationships. Spaces in which you once felt connected to and a part of may no longer service you and your higher purpose. You will need to leave behind ideas, behavior, places, and sometimes people so that you can blossom. Trust the process even when it's difficult to do so. As a caterpillar cocoon, she cannot conceive of the butterfly wings that are to come. Yet she knows that her time as a caterpillar is passing. She surrenders faithfully. In reverse, you are right where you need to be. Expect divine connections. Get comfortable. You may be there for a while. Are you learning the lessons or are you repeating them? So I'm going to get some clarity about this passing in the reverse. I'm going to use tarot. Or actually, grandma babies. They said do grandma babies. They say keep it black, but don't keep it brief. Keep it black, but don't keep it brief. I got to support black creators. Shout out to Sharifa who created this deck, and shout out to T, the creator of Black Gold Letterman 2 deck. It was like one of my favorite decks. I love T. That's the people them. Sharifa's the people them too. Choxiki Kongo, I've been trying to get that deck since the pandemic, and I got it. I was like, I'm going to get this deck. All right. Passing. Tower. Bouquet. Fox. Garden is the overall energy. So garden reminds us that we have work to do. We always have work to do. We have to take care and like our mind, our body, and our spirit. Okay? I feel like a lot of the times we don't do that because we're so concerned about the things that are happening around us. And I'm going to see if there's a quote. I'll find if there's a quote. Okay, Psalm 77 verse 16. Okay. Wait, sorry, is that the right one? No. That's the Waters card, but somebody may need that message. I'm feeling here that many people have denied your gifts. Many people have denied who you are. Many people have denied what it is that you do because your work is healing. Your work is around taking care of not only others, but yourself. And the tower is a reminder that we cannot let others take that from us. We cannot let society dictate what that looks like for us. Okay, I feel like for many of us, this is the week to tend to yourself, tend to your garden, tend to whatever it is you need to tend to. Okay, wow, this is a beautiful message. The moon. All right, we stopping there because the card that came out. Egungun Mapweo. And it's on top of the bouquet card. So this message is from them. Like they gave you this. Don't let others deny you of what you're supposed to be doing. You're exactly what you're supposed to be doing is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? And the moon with the tower, I feel like a lot of us feel, the first thing I heard with the moon and the tower is that many of us may feel like we're trying to fit in. We're trying to like do this way because you've seen other people do it. That's not your methodology. You need to go back to what your Egungun told you to do the first time. Because let me tell you something about mine. They will not make between a washer and dryer until I get it right. And every rejection is a redirection to your true destiny. My homie always say all the time, my homegirl, she's like, look, you can apply for all the things in the world. If you get rejected, that space is not for you as much as you want it. There's a reason why you're not supposed to have it. There's a reason why ancestors are like, nah, dead that. And I had to realize that for such a long time. Sometimes spaces that you think you're supposed to be in or people that you're supposed to be around, your Egungun don't want you to be around them. Because guess what? They start causing problems. They will, look, my Ebbe are the same way. My Ebbe are like, we don't know these people. We're not fucking with them with you. Why are you around them? Okay, with the corn card, your healing comes with blessings. The corn in our tradition is for, it's like the fruits of your labor, the blessings that come with that. So I'm feeling here, the more you hear and pay attention to them, the better this week will be for you. And I'm really like, ancestors, are there any other messages? Ship, yeah. I feel like many of you all they're guiding your journey right now. And as much as you don't want that to happen, they are guiding your journey this week. Because they're telling you where you're supposed to be. I feel like many of us, we try to steer the boat and they're like, oh, you want to steer the boat? You can drown with us. You could be here with us chilling. We could send you to the upper room, not a problem. You want to drown with us? You can drown with us. Or do you want to keep riding this boat and see where it goes? So the ship speaks about transition. Many of us may be in a space of transition right now. Right? You're not certain how things are going to go. Okay? House. Interesting. They're saying put it with that one. And then we have waters. Yeah. So the house card, I think it's a Bible verse, if I'm correct, with this card. Yep. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. Right? Spirit is asking you, they're showing you who you're truly supposed to be and who you really are and what it is that you're supposed to create and who you're creating that for. They saying whatever you're doing this week, whatever you're supposed to be doing this week, is not for others' entertainment. It's for them. Remember the work you're supposed to be doing. Remember the work that you're supposed to be building, okay? I'm just a fucking messenger. I'm just a fucking messenger in this bitch. Okay. I'm gonna do a message for earth signs, fire signs, and air signs. Earth, air, fire, water. Earth, air, fire, water. What is the message for earth signs this week? Earth signs. Ship. So, earth signs this week, like, you really have to let go and just let it yeet. If it's gonna yeet, it's gonna yeet. If it's not gonna yeet, it's not gonna yeet. Just go and let yeet. You are in a space right now where you have no control. You can't control the situation, whatever this is. This could also be around for some of y'all. I'm hearing travel. So maybe some of y'all, you have to unexpectedly travel or do something where you're going to be traveling distances. I'm hearing distances. Like some of y'all may be traveling, or maybe there's something where you have to do travel. Just go with the flow if delays do happen. Okay? Air signs. The key. Air signs this week, singing your own praises, knowing that you are the shit and you will always be the shit. And don't let nobody tell you otherwise, that you aren't the shit. Okay? I feel like a lot of the times, air signs, you know, we do our best to be for collective, for community in many different, you know, ways. This could be, you know, this, like I said, this air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We show up for community in so many different ways, but I feel like now it's time, Spirit's like it's time for you to show up for yourself. Sing your own praises. Even if that bitch may be off key. Because somebody gonna love that key. Somebody gonna be like, ooh, that's cute. Yes. I heard that. I heard the energy in that off key. You ate still. It was a little off, but you ate. Air sign, sing your own praises. Don't let nobody tell you what, and don't down yourself otherwise. Sing your shit. Own your shit. Okay? Fire signs. Rider. The Rider card kind of reminds me of the Fool, but it's not really the Fool. I feel like many of you all may be starting out anew. I feel like many of y'all may be doing, I'm hearing some of y'all may be starting therapy or finding new ways to like better your life. I'm hearing also too, for some of y'all, this could be an apology, or maybe you have to atone for something this week. I don't know why they're hearing that. Atoning for something and owning up to it this week. Like owning up to it, and that's okay. All right. And also I'm hearing here, seeing things for what they truly are this week. Maybe this may be with others or even with yourself. But the Rider card is like, that's the Ace of Hearts. It's a very caring card, so I feel like many of y'all may be learning to care for yourselves better. Like I said, caring for yourselves better this week. And water signs, last but not least, we have the Heart card. I I love the heart card because it's a card of self-love. It's a card of really recognizing what love looks like in any capacity, especially with yourself. And self-love doesn't mean, oh, I'm gonna get my nails done. This could be taking care of your mental health, your spiritual health, maybe doing more prayer, maybe waking up earlier to do more prayer, maybe being more intentional with the spaces that you're in. Also, I heard limiting outside influence. That's what I heard for water signs. Limiting outside influence and outside perspective that are not in sync with who you are as a person. The heart card also speaks of how are you giving, how are you showing up for yourself more this week, okay? So that's the messages for earth signs, air, fire, and water signs. I hope this resonated with you all. If you would like to book a reading, do link in the bio. April reading is up via YouTube. I posted it late last night. I was just like in the mood just to do it, to get out of the way. I think I'm going to start doing weekly readings on YouTube. But I haven't done it on here in a while. So, yeah. Okay, y'all. Take care. Bye.